Welcome back, Sax. You're back in my apartment.
I am back, baby. I mean, this is like as far as like places in Pittsburgh, I've probably been in your bedroom. It's like my house, PNC Park, my grandma's house, your bedroom. It's like my top most visited rooms.
I didn't have time to clean up my room today. We are recording on a Sunday morning, so I woke up and I just threw all the clothes that on the chair that you were sitting on directly onto the bed. So I
Should I content
apologize.
it or should we just talk about it or should I show it?
You could show it if you'd like. I don't think there's anything there that I don't want on camera. Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty bad.
it's just a pile of dude clothes on a bed. Like these
Yeah.
clothes probably all smell like. Let me get a sniff this. Oh,
I,
rotten clothes.
I'm pretty sure they're clean. I'm like
Oh, these are rotten. Oh, it's rotten.
I did the typical thing where you take it out of the dryer, and then when I got home late last night, I grabbed drinks with Scott and his girlfriend, and I got back and the clothes were on the bed because I planned on folding them. And then I just wanted to go to bed, so I just transferred the clothes from the bed to the chair, and then I
You
was
di-
just going to start
if
using them
you
from the
slept on
chair.
the clothes, now you keep in mind I'm almost 2 years sober. I've slept on clothes. I've done that exact move, but I've looked at the bed and said, "No, I'm gonna sleep on those clothes."
Oh, I've slept on clothes before for sure. I'm not above that at all.
I had a buddy who, growing up, my buddy Joe Jenkins, about him, but he had bunk beds, and on his top bunk bed, it was full of stuffed animals. Like he would go to like play claw games to get like those shitty stuffed animals. So the whole top was full of stuffed animals, and I'd have to sleep on the stuffed animals. And it's like it's like the worst waterbed possible because it's all like shitty like Isoplex Castle Shannon stuffed animals, and you wake up like with the worst back pains ever. You have like back pains at like 10 years old. That's like the
Uh,
equivalent of sleeping on clothes. There's no level there. It's not a level surface.
yeah, I can pretty much sleep on whatever surface as long as I'm tired enough. I clothes, stuffed animals. I don't know. Do you?
Can
How
you
many?
sleep sitting up on a plane?
I can, but I'm do like the lean over where I put my head in my hands type deal. I can't sleep straight up. I have to like lean against something. I do have to lean. I need the lean
Yeah,
as long as
because
I have a lean.
that being able to sleep sitting up is the final boss of sleeping.
My problem is I twitch when I sleep,
Ooh.
and I do it on planes. I've caught myself doing it on planes, but when I'm in my bed and I twitch, I don't wake up, right? Because I have room to twitch. I'm a twitcher. But when I'm on a plane and I twitch and I don't know the person next to me, they're getting hit. That's the issue that I deal with. So it's like, especially if I'm in the middle seat, I'll like put my head in my hands and then
Oh, middle seat.
I'll
Yeah.
just like throw my hands and the person's like, and I'm sorry. I had a bad dream. I don't know what's going
There's
on.
nothing because I have some like motion too when I'm sleeping, and like when you sleep on a plane and like you zonk out, and then you wake up and and it's almost like when you're like, what did I do? Did I bump somebody? Did I like drool on somebody? Like,
I drool too. I've caught myself drooling. I'm more of if I take a nap during the day, I drool. I've caught myself
oh
doing
yeah,
this. Day sleeping, I drool. Night
because there's not
sleeping,
enough
no.
time for the drool to. I guarantee you drool during the night, but there's not enough time for the drool to dry.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
because
Okay.
there's not you wake up and there's just that puddle, and it's like sticking to the side of your face. I feel like that's why you get like little like I don't know, like you're just sitting in your own sloppy drool.
It's gross. It's absolutely disgusting. But hey, it is what it
I
is.
can, you know how I can tell you're a mover? Look at your pillow. It's like the pillowcase is like half off.
Oh yeah. So I
You could
think
probably
that
fuck that pillow up when you're sleeping.
yeah, so I have what, 5 pillows on my bed right now?
It's like girl level of pillows. Yeah.
Yeah, and here's the problem. I use two of those pillows, and
Yeah.
I have just accumulated pillows throughout the years. And instead of just like putting them away, I don't know what to do with them, so I just keep them on the bed.
What is this tag? My Pillow? You got a My Pillow?
Shut the hell up. Shut up.
I love how you accumulate pillows. Yeah, I sleep with one pillow and then no pillow, but yeah.
Well, one of them goes between my legs. I need a pillow between my legs or to elevate my legs.
You have one of those old school like Hulk Hogan like wrestling dummy things? Those you remember those growing up? The Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah.
Why do you have that?
Shut
It's
up.
got weird cutouts in weird places. Interesting.
I do have above my closet, if you can see there's just like the weird, like formed, like shaped pillows, or like it's like kind of in like a triangle shape up there, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do a lot with that.
Yeah. Well, so that was when I had jaw surgery. I had to sleep sitting up. So I had to like have certain structured pillows to form my body so I wouldn't move around. So those ones they haven't stayed on the bed. I'm proud of that. But I do.
You have 5 pillows on your bed and more pillow options. Like,
yeah, I don't know what to do. Would you just throw away a pillow? I don't get it. Like, what do you do with? I guess, yeah.
Look at that pillow. Take a cover off and look at how worn out those pillows are. Like, you don't want to give those to anybody. You want, like, they got drool, they got snot, they probably have like beer stains. They got like,
dude, people will buy anything on Facebook Marketplace. Anything.
Heavily used pillow.
Bro, when I moved from, I used to own a house and then I had to move, and obviously I was like going into a small apartment. So I had to sell a ton of stuff. And I was just like, you know what?
Apartment.
I was like, what can I get away with selling on Facebook Marketplace? I almost made it into a game, right? I was like, how much money can I make? I don't care if I sell something for $2 in cash. How much money in cash can I make? Dude, I was selling plants that were outside that were like an inch tall. And it was like $10. People would drive like an hour and then they would haggle with you, be like, I'll give you $1. I'm like, yeah, sure. Give me $1. I was selling shovels, gardening tools,
like a toothbrush holder, not washed.
Yeah. I'm like actually like bathroom, like storage supplies, just the grossest things you could possibly imagine. Everyone wanted everything. You can sell whatever you want on Facebook Marketplace. It's crazy. So I'm sure I could sell one of those. I did just buy a new pillow. One of those pillows on that bed is new, but it's thrown in with all the old pillows.
If you were to give me like 10 guesses, I wouldn't. I mean, obviously there's 5 pillows, but I could not guess which one is new because they all look worn.
Yeah.
And that's not in a bad way. I'm just saying you're a guy that utilizes pillows while you sleep.
I move around too. So thank you. I move around. So like when I move, I need to also land on a pillow. You know what I mean? Also, my dog jumps on my bed and she enjoys a pillow. So like,
guarantee when your dog's not at home, like your dog's just like using those pillows like humans use pillows.
Oh, I know she is, because I'll come home and if she doesn't hear me, then I go to my room and she's sleeping like a human.
There's 100% some Secret Life of Pets shit happening where like your dog just like gaming or something. You know what I mean?
I've caught her when she was younger. I've caught her
on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, selling my shit. I've caught her on top of the counters. Not like how a dog typically gets on the counters with their front paws, like completely on the counter. Like looking in the sink, seeing what's going on in there.
Like a cat.
Yeah, I opened the door and she just like froze and like staring at me in the face. I have a photo somewhere. I'll pull it up on the show.
Her ass just like sitting in a frying pan.
Yeah, it was nuts, dude. I was like, what are you doing? Luckily, she's mellowed out a little bit, but I'm sure she's up to some shenanigans when I'm gone here. I don't know.
Just wearing your Geiger shoes around.
Yeah. I got 3 more pairs of Geiger shoes, by the way.
There you go.
They're they're all over the place in there. He sent me some wild pairs. They have there's like a whole a neon green pair. I got to figure out what to do with those.
I love that, bro.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
But yeah, I got too many shoes in there. I got too many clothes in there. And now I have a Saxboy in there. So
I got a 36-year-old man in there.
Yeah. I got a little bit of everything. You know what I want to buy that I've been looking into buying? Meta glasses for content.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about those?
Yeah. those are so, because those glasses for the longest time, remember there used to be like the Nintendo glasses where it would be so obvious there's a screen or something happening in there. And then it kind of like, those glasses, you can't even tell there's a damn camera on those things.
No, you can't. You can't at all. I know our guy Keep Pittsburgh Dope wears them, and
Chance, he's got them.
He makes great content with them, and I'm looking into them. And here's my problem. So they have like the typical ones that are just like a camera, or you can listen to music with them. I think those are like just like
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, you could. They have speakers in them, and now they have like sports glasses, so you could wear them like while you're playing a sport and you record. Those are like the typical base ones. I think they cost like a couple $100, right?
Huh.
Which is not like terrible.
Not too bad. Yeah.
Here's my issue. I know me, and they just came out with like the most sophisticated ones where you wear like a band on your wrist and you can see text messages or like things in your eye. You could caption conversations when someone's talking to you. You could live translate a different language and it'll show. You could take pictures with just like a blink of the eye or like using your fingers, or send text messages just like typing on your thigh. It's like the most
wow.
It's crazy. It looks insane and it looks so cool. But then I'm worried. I'm like, am I going to become so disconnected with the real world wearing these things that I'm just like not, it's going to be like a cheat code. Like you could look at the example they use on the video when they're selling it is a guy's looking at a fire extinguisher with all the instructions, and he just looks at it and goes, summarize this. And it just like in his ear summarizes it real quick so he doesn't have to read it. And I'm worried, am I going to become stupid because I'm going to become so reliant on AI or technology or whatever I'm using that I'm just gonna disconnect.
You're just
so
like the normal human being doesn't read instructions. You're just gonna be reading all the instructions. You're gonna like pull out your like car like model and be like learn everything about it. Like,
well, when you put it that way, maybe I'm gonna become the smartest man in the world because nobody's reading that shit. I mean, so I'm gonna know so much more than everyone
else.
You're
already stupid,
right?
Look at the show we've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I will buy them. I don't know.
Well, here's my thing. Remember the first iPod, and then like 2 models later, that first iPod looked like the most dinosauric thing on planet Earth.
Right.
With this scroll wheel. That's probably what it's at now. So why not wait a couple models? Have them iron out the kinks.
They're a little bit thicker than I would like, because if I'm just gonna wear them around, here's also the issue. Like I don't wear glasses, so if I'm just wearing glasses around that look like I'm like a 1970s librarian, then I'm gonna look stupid. Yeah, they are crazy thick. I think I might get. They have the Oakley ones where you wear like during sports, and I think that would be great content because I could like use them when I'm playing softball or like when we're on the field and stuff like that.
You think people want to watch you play softball?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, I'm balling out there.
Is softball YouTube a thing? Like,
there's a guy on TikTok called Jared Loves Sports, and he uses the Meta glasses to record himself. And he's nasty. I think he might have been like a former pro player or whatever, but he uses them and he gets hundreds of thousands of likes on every video that he puts up, and he gets like all these sponsored deals. I'm sure it's like his full-time thing now, just like making content, but I don't know.
You're becoming a true machine. You look at this softball game, you're like, this is time I could be spent making content, interviewing a minor leaguer that has a 9.00% chance of making it.
Oh yeah.
And now you're like, how do I monetize this softball game?
I'm already out there. Might as well, right? Might as well. But
I love, the like the comical like clown glasses.
Yeah.
Like so huge. It'd be like hilarious if they just created those, but they had like those abilities.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
They might have different models coming up. Like, do you want your whole desktop computer? Get the clown glasses.
Yeah, yeah. I've been like on a real technology kick lately because I just bought a new pair of AirPods because I was wearing I lost my other AirPods that I had for a long time. So they ran their course. I had them for a decent amount of time, and then I found like the pair of headphones that come with an iPhone that are just wired. And I was like, all
Yeah.
right, I'll just wear these around. No need to go spend money on like another pair of like wireless headphones. You know what? And I hate them. They're the worst.
You're stuck on the AirPods.
I went and bought another pair of AirPods yesterday just because like
I get these are like $21, and I've maybe bought like 8 of them because they
yeah.
don't last at all. But like I'm so scared of losing those fucking AirPods. I know I
Yeah.
will. And they
Yeah.
don't have AirPods with the hook like this.
You
So
can
I'm on my bicycle and like
you can have the find me on your phone so you can locate where they're at. But the other ones I think they died and now I just don't I'll never find them. Maybe they'll come up in like a year or so, but the wired ones, I'd find myself like putting my phone on the counter and then walking away from it and just pulling the phone off the counter because I didn't realize I'm
yeah.
connected. Or if I go work out, like the weights are getting caught on it. I'm like,
Oh
how did
yeah.
we ever
Oh
do this?
yeah.
I hate this so much.
Being on the elliptical and then or like and then it gets wrapped on like one of the things and just rips out on in the
Yeah.
gym. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Been
it's
there.
terrible. So I don't know. I've been on that. I'm like, should I buy an iPad? Should I get Meta glasses? I'm like, I don't know why I need any of this stuff, but I really need it. I do.
Hey, it's a new you. Is Geiger sending you the shoes or are you buying them?
No, so these ones I bought. So every like around the holidays or like Thanksgiving time, he does a mystery box. So all the shoes from that year and like samples that he never put together will be like $200. I'll send you a mystery box of like 3 pairs of shoes, a shirt or sandals or whatever it is, and you don't know what you're getting. But it's so you know like what style of the shoe you're getting, you just don't know what color scheme or whatever it is. So I
You're
did
kind of
that.
in a shop till you drop mode. You might drop, buddy.
I might drop.
I'm worried about you here.
I might drop a little bit.
Sounds like you got an itchy finger with that buy button.
I do get like an adrenaline rush when I buy something or when I receive something in the mail. I'm like, ooh, I got a box. Got to go grab that box. I love
There's
that.
nothing sadder though than sorry, buddy. Places like this, dorm room for adults, and then you look in the front window of it at the Amazon packaging area, and it is just a mountain of unclaimed Amazon orders. Like
It's
how
so
much
much.
disposable people have too much fucking money.
Our package room is crazy.
It's embarrassing. Like people just forget about the thing they bought. It's like, golly.
There's stuff that's been in there for like a year that I'm like,
100%.
I should be able to open this. I should be able to open this if it stays here for more than a
in
year.
New York. The ones in New York are nuts because there's no space, so it is just like it's like Scrooge McDucking into Amazon packages.
Yeah, I've seen my buddy's place in Manhattan. It's like a closet, and it's just you can't walk into it.
And you wonder why people are looking for answers in the world here. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, it is what it is. But you just got back. You've been in Pittsburgh.
It is what it is. It is a horrible waste.
It's a horrible waste, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll live. We'll live.
We're not going to solve it. Yeah.
You're back in Pittsburgh, and you texted,
whole week. No travel in between. Yeah, a whole week in Pittsburgh. Which is
I heard
rare.
you ran into one of Scott's friends downtown.
Again, it's like it's the honor of like all. It's just the absolute pinch me. Like I can't believe life. It's like now every time I go out, like someone introduces himself, or it's just like, what is life? This is amazing. And I was in Bloomfield, and these 2 dudes come up to me, and they're like, "Hey, Saxboy, what's up, man?" And I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then it comes out that they knew Scott. One of them had worked with Scott, and they knew Scott, and I had met one of them at the ballpark like last year or something, and we just sat there exchanging stories about Scott, just Scott, for 7 minutes. And I'm like, I could probably have just done that for like 20 more minutes. Just being like, and I'm just like, Scott's just going to be one of those dudes. You see somebody that also knows him, and you just sit there and you just tell crazy stories about him.
Yeah. He's probably said something to somebody in the past where they're like, that's never leaving my mind ever. I can't believe that guy just said that type deal.
Well, I mean, and then he's got all these easy identifiers, which are easy to riff on. Like, and we're just talking to these guys, and the guy goes, he's Italian, sarcastic. And then that starts that. And then we're talking about the horrible topics he brought up about the deaths. Just Scott's going to be one of those guys, like, again, this is way down the road, but like when he's like 96 and they're having his funeral, that funeral is going to be like 3 days because it's going to be people with Scott stories.
96, that's a good life for Scott.
Yeah, I mean, my abuelita, who's shout out my abuelita. She's in a Shadyside Hospital right now. The rare slip up. She just had surgery. I'm gonna go see her in a little bit, but she's 97. So
wow,
I'll put Scott to 96.
96 is fair for Scott.
You think we'll still have a podcast when we're visiting each other in a hospital?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. The easy hack thing would be to say, "I hope not." I hope so.
I hope so. I mean, like, you think like maybe by then the technology will be so advanced that it'll be out, like we're like dated and we can't use it, and we're trying to figure out how to like unmute ourselves and talk. It's probably just going to be through glasses, right? Like we're all just going to be sitting there just wearing.
Dude, when I'm sitting in the hospital room and I'm sitting there watching my aunts do a text thread talking about how my abuelita's doing, and they're like, "Oh, should we add more people? Oh, yeah." And they spend 20 minutes talking about one text, which they ultimately fuck up 3 different times.
Yep.
Because, we have to add in our cousins, these cousins. And now you look at my phone, there's like 4 different text threads. I'm like, what's that going to be like when I'm older? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
First off, I'm not going to have any kids. So there's going to be nobody in that. I'm going to have to rely on you and Scott.
I'm not having kids either. Scott will have multiple. He's said it many times. He needs an heir to his throne, whatever the fuck that means.
He's going to have heirs. He's going to have like 4 kids. They're all going to wear branded Q-zips and polos. And
oh, those kids are going to be so Italian, not by choice. They're going to have to be very, very Italian. Well, Scott, if you haven't noticed, Scott isn't here today. So he conveniently slept through his alarm this morning.
His 11 a.m. wake up call. It's all right, man.
It's fine. It's fine.
I've been there.
You know, it's an interesting story. I was walking down Fort Duquesne Boulevard the other day, and as I was walking, I could see 2 guys in suits walking like towards me, and I'm like, that's normal. It's downtown. Guys are in suits. And as I was walking by them, they go, "Hey." I go, "Hey." They go, "You want to go to church with us?" And I was like, "No,
you got the wrong guy, Kimasabi."
No. And they're like, "Okay, have a good one." I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I realized it was Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well, that's one of my topics. Yeah. So this is something I realized. Like, I'm 36, although you probably grew up with them. I want to talk about Jehovah's Witnesses because they are everywhere I go and travel. Canada, the UK, Scotland. The Jehovah's Witnesses have a presence in every single place. Like, I can't. And growing up, did the Jehovah's Witnesses knock on your door?
Yes, a couple of times.
That is one of the. So I realized there's been a strategy change in the Jehovah's Witness community. Because that was the thing. Growing up in the Southside Flats, it's always Sunday. You hit, oh, God damn it, the Jehovah's. You know what I mean? Like, I remember, like, my babysitter, Betty, like, they would, like, call Larkin's Way. They'd all call each other, "The Jehovah's around." Because they don't want those goddamn Jehovah's around. And they'd all, like, lock the doors, shut the blinds. Like, it was like Halloween. They weren't giving out candy. They're like, so then, now I'm like, I guess now, like, our generation, no one... to buy property is so goddamn fucking expensive. People are moving constantly, right? So the Jehovah's had to be like, this door knocking thing, it's not panning out. We're not hitting the peak number of people that we should be hitting and converting. Our numbers are down. So they made a whole strategy change where they identify highly street traffic areas in cities. And then they just they have a pamphlet. It's the same pamphlet, jw.org. There's a picture there if you could pull it up. I didn't put their faces in it. This is the same thing in Calgary. It's the same thing in Glasgow, Scotland. It's all over the world. They have this little roller pamphlet, and they all wear like their church clothes, and they just stand in high foot traffic foot areas. They don't talk to. They don't bother you really.
Yeah, I
But
drive by these two individuals every single day on Grant. This is on Grant.
yeah, so now I'm like, they don't have to cold call anymore, and now they're just doing areas where they probably rent from the city those areas to get those spaces. I don't know. What do you think of the Jehovah's Witness game change here? They're not knocking anymore.
It's funny. There's a comedian that has a joke, and he's like, he's talking about the Holocaust, and he's like, it wasn't just Jews in those camps. It was, people of color, Jehovah's Witnesses. And he's like, Jehovah's Witnesses. He's like, isn't it funny to think of a time when someone knocked on their door and they were like, oh, fuck. But yeah, I guess I didn't realize this is what it was. I just thought it was people.
Well, because they keep it. I think they probably like the Pirates poll when the Pirates send out like emails like, hey, rate us. They probably were like, well, people hate us because we bother them and we go to their homes. So let's do the exact opposite. Let's not bother them and just go to buy their works or their transportation centers and just stand there in nice clothes and look like friendly people. And I have some thoughts on just the Jehovah's Witnesses. Can you imagine the depths of that small talk that they have?
Oh,
just the pain, because I guarantee they are uncomfortable just standing there in silence.
They can't. There's no
and
way.
No one's coming up to them and talking to them, really. Maybe like 2 people an hour.
I think some people like enjoy just like hearing people talk about what they're interested in, and then they'll just walk away. Like it's like kind of like antagonizing the people that stand outside of Planned Parenthood all day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just like listening to them and then walking away and not giving a fuck. I'm sure it's a majority of the people that go up to them are like, the fuck you doing out here? But
would you rather cold call, knock on doors, or stand in like a town square and have people just way more people walk by you all the time?
Town square.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't feel comfortable going door to door. There's also an element of surprise there. I mean, people are fucking nuts. I mean, I think just recently someone shot through a door and killed somebody in Pittsburgh for somebody knocking on the wrong door. There was a whole documentary about it on Netflix. It's called Perfect Neighbor, about a woman who, spoiler alert, murders somebody shooting through a door.
Sounds like a Scott topic.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable going to somebody's home that doesn't want me.
These
there
people must
place.
know everything about each other. Just like they just stand there and just small talk all day.
Yeah.
And honestly,
that's brutal.
watching people stand there and small talk, it doesn't make me want to become a Jehovah's Witness. No. Like, what? Are you going to join this thing to stand and small talk with somebody? It's the last thing I want to do. Anyways, that's a Jehovah's Witness rant, man. That's one of the things I saw.
Any Jehovah's Witnesses at Carnegie Mellon this weekend?
Buddy. I sometimes have the eye for what content is. I just know what will make good videos. I know what will be interesting. I grew up in the Southside Flats. I went to Alderay's High School. I went to folk school, the Laboratory School of University of Pittsburgh. I've gone past Carnegie Mellon through the campus my entire life, except the 16 years I was living in New York and other places. I've walked past that Carnegie Mellon football field a bazillion times. Never in my head did it register to me that Carnegie Mellon University has a football team that actually plays. And I don't know why that just clicked. And then I researched them this year. And I found out they're actually pretty good. They like joined a new conference. They're pretty good. I followed the coach on Instagram. He followed me back. And I was like, keep up the good season, coach. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. When I'm in town, I'm going to a Carnegie Mellon football game. And my God, what an experience that was. And I'm just going to, here's my initial notes. So every conversation I heard, it was alumni weekend, right? So all the bazillionaires that all went to school. I mean, Carnegie Mellon has money. David Tepper, like all these, like you could just tell the facelifts were out. All this money came back for homecoming week. And it looks like they finally invested a little bit in the football program because the team is now pretty good. And every conversation I heard was, this is the most people I've ever seen at one of our football games. I can't believe there are this many people at the football games. So it was literally like watching a school learn how to watch football and become a football crowd. I've never heard the game of football explained more around me than I had at that.
Oh,
like,
God.
Explaining to like Chinese people and like German people like the rules of it. Because you know when you go to a baseball game and the worst thing is when somebody's getting the rules explained to them by you?
Right. It's awful.
This is like that, but literally everywhere around us.
Hey, I went to a baseball game one time with a friend's ex-girlfriend and him, and he was like, I'm excited to take my girlfriend to a baseball game. And the first question she asked was what team the umpire is on. And then he got up and went to go get something to eat. He's like, I can't do this. Yeah,
dude, it was just I got more notes on this. So yeah, you're just literally you're just watching them become a football crowd to the point where the first half's over, people go off into the tents, and literally the entire stands just emptied out, and there was nobody there. And the second half begins, and there's nobody there, and they had to like be like, "Hey, the game's starting." Hey, I know you're enjoying the hot cocoa over there, but no, you got to come back. The team's good. We're not losing by like 40. And so it was like the slow trickle, and it was this amazing football game. So yeah, it took like until the fourth quarter to get like people back into the stands.
I got some videos here.
Amazing. Oh yeah, got a lot of videos. Let's pull up the first one. I'm going to talk about. I mean, look at this. Look at the crowd. These people going. That's like a football atmosphere, right? Even like a small school. Play it one more time. You can see the tents above. You see the tents above.
Yeah.
They had a good crowd. These people are going nuts. Over there's Ben Charrington. So that was the atmosphere, right? So that was what's people watching the football. Now, at CMU, what you run into is they have a band. And I swear to God, I think this band was learning how to be like a football band. The band's not even used to people being at these games. Because the videos I'm about to show were in the fourth quarter when the CMU was down by one score. Look at what the band's doing. Show some of these band videos, and I'll explain it to the people. Okay, here they're all just doing push-ups. Again, this is an important moment of the game. The CMU is about to be in the end zone, and the band's just doing push-ups. Okay, next one. See, there's the game. Is that all it is?
Yeah.
Oh, go to the next one. Okay, here's the game is happening in the fourth quarter. A CMU band member is running through a tunnel and then getting knighted.
There's a game going on and they're just doing dances.
Holy shit.
The band made a human tunnel. Can you play that one again? It's too good. You can even see the scoreboard in the background. 9 minutes left in the game. This is what they're doing. She runs through the tunnel and then goes down on one knee like she's getting knighted and gets knighted.
Going on and they're just doing dances.
All right, there's more. Oh, here's the band. They're barking. The band's barking.
Just barking at them.
Can you imagine all these like CMU kids? You're like, the game was intense. You could pop.
What the hell?
The game was intense, and then you get off the field, and there's all these guys like wearing like banana heads and like Pokemon costumes, like barking at you.
That was some intense barking, not coordinated at all.
Here's the thing: they should have been doing that barking during the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
when it was needed. They don't even know how to be like a football band.
Was that at halftime or?
That was at halftime. They were running out, and they're just barking at them going into halftime. Which is like, Again, I gotta keep cooking on this. So here's my thing. From a distance, I like all of that. I like the silly hats. I like the costumes. I like the goofiness of it. But it's drawing attention away from the actual reason people are there, which is the football on the field.
Right.
The people aren't there to watch these kids like do inside jokes. So they got to pick their spots. They really, if I were to tell them anything, CMU band, pick your spots. You can't be doing shenanigans the entire game. Like I'm not even kidding. Oh my God. Let me just look at my notes. Oh, it's shenanigans. Oh, and here's I'll do a couple more things. The band leaders, like the opposing team, I can't remember what the team was called. They had a bunch of people that were in the stands that came to watch the game. And I heard one of the band leaders get up and basically explain to the band how they have to make noise after CMU does something good. And the band leader gets up, stands towards the band. They're all like wearing their goofy costumes. It's after like the other team scored. And he turns to the band and goes like this. Okay, so after we do something good, I'm going to initiate something called artificial noisemaker.
Oh, God.
Where he said artificial noisemaker, where I'm going to point at you all and we're all going to make noise cheering on the team.
Oh, geez. Oh, man. Not
Dude,
a football school, but I'm glad that they're trying.
I think people always say you're not a football school until you get a taste of football.
Yeah.
The thing that football does is they can now build an event around these alumni weekends. So all these big money people can come back to the school, go to a football game if the team's somewhat decent, and have like relive their like youth or whatever, and like have a little pride in the CMU. So
nice field. I like the field over there. I used to play there as a kid all the time.
The whole thing was, I could be a CMU football fan. I had a blast. It was great. So
maybe I'll go to a CMU game.
Well, it's done for the year, but yeah, I mean,
homecoming was the last game of the year.
Well, they have one more, but it's on the road. I mean, do you want to travel for CMU football?
No. Damn it. Missed my opportunity. I was looking forward to that.
I mean, I remember there was like one point, there's this guy and these two guys like arguing, like, no, they got to run in the stands. They're like, they got to run a screen next time. And the guy's like, you don't know what you're talking about. They got to run a post route. And I just want to turn to them and be like, it's Carnegie Mellon football. But you could tell dude, the boosters, it was hilarious. Like, you could tell they were spending a little bit of money on it because they realized if we have a good, fast quarterback and yeah, so
right.
CMU football. I'm now a fan.
Awesome. Well, maybe next year I'll get out to a CMU football game. Well, I know you're leaving. You're leaving soon. You're going to Germany. You're going to the Netherlands, which is awesome. We were talking a little bit before we started recording. You've never been to Amsterdam, and I think you're undecided whether or not you're going to go to Amsterdam or somewhere else in the Netherlands. I urge you to go to Amsterdam for like a day. Just a day.
I might make it my last stop. Yeah. Sometimes with these like London or, like Montreal, like these great cities, it's almost so overwhelming to the point where it's like, I'm there to make content, and it's hard to make content about an already great city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like So
I think bike content, dude, like you could do a whole video just on bike content. The biking there is insane. It's crazy.
I'm excited. Yeah. My guess is, though, that's how it's going to be everywhere, though.
Amsterdam is like the bike capital of the world. It's if you don't look left and right as a pedestrian, you will get hit by a bike. They fly, dude. It's crazy. It's nuts. And I think they fish out like 10,000 bikes out of the canals like every year that fall in there. It's insane.
I will definitely go for one day. I'll go for one day because I still have my last 4 days up in the clouds. But yeah, it's like Philadelphia, Montreal, like London. It's like it's so overwhelming. There's so much going on, and it's not that interesting. I mean, it is interesting, but yeah, okay. I will go.
Good.
I will check it out for you.
Good, awesome. Well, you're gonna be there. What, the next week or two? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Happy. I'm happy you're getting out. You're continuing the traveling. How's my question to you is how's the personal life going on right now? Are you seeing anybody or
Da-da-da-dum,
you're
da-dum,
yeah?
da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-da, and then just think of a bus of me. Saxboy explains it all. Like I'm just doing the Sex in the City. Sax in the City, baby. I have re-downloaded Hinge for the first time
Let's go.
in maybe 5 years. I'm on a dating app, and it's like nothing changed, man. Absolute crickets. But I was thinking about myself, and I'm like, just like thinking about my life, and I'm like, I think I might be the world's least eligible bachelor.
Explain. I have an idea why not. I mean, listen, you're a good looking guy, Sax, but you're never here.
First off, the very basic thing is one, I'm not looking for a relationship, really. I mean, I'm looking for some form of relationship, but I'm never in town. That's one. My Mongolian ex-wife is my best friend.
Yeah,
Some people like
might be a
some
red
people don't
flag to
love that.
some. Yeah,
Like yeah, she's literally like my best friend. I live with my dad because I moved back to Pittsburgh to get sober because I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I now live in my dad's attic. So maybe not the biggest green flag.
what are what?
I don't drive.
Yeah, also a problem. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, actually.
I can't pamper. My goal in life is to go to every Canadian city with above 100,000 population.
What are your prompts on your Hinge profile? What are you putting? What are you putting
I
on there?
go. I put some of this. I say like I lived in my. I say all about travel. Basically,
Yeah,
trying to set up expectations. Like, hey, I'm looking for a friend here, maybe a little bit. I don't know,
yeah.
someone to talk to. I'm not exactly looking for a life partner here.
Well, like,
Yeah, I mean,
make your pitch. Make your pitch right now to me. If um, I'm looking for something. I'm interested in you, Sax. You got the next 30 seconds to make a pitch to me
can you
on
throw on like
why.
a wig filter? Is there an option of like a
I don't have a wig
Snapchat?
filter, but I could I'll put on some music for you, okay?
Okay, all right. This is like the old school 80s
Right.
80s dating videos. Hi, I'm Saxboy. Do you like people that are still very close with their ex-wives? Are you in your late 30s and you realize you probably are not really like the relationship type, but you like having friends with that maybe you make out every now and then? Do you care that the person you're seeing will only be in town maybe once a week for like the months on end, and when he is in town, he's in his podcast co-host bedroom? He'll spend more time in his podcast co-host bedroom than your bedroom. Do you like grown men that live with their dad? Recovering alcoholics that if I were to touch a drop of booze, it will start an uncontrollable quench for the substance that will probably end in death. If you like, do you want to be the fifth most important thing in someone's life? Then hey, give Saxboy a try.
I tell you what, I'm in. I'm sold. Holy shit, dude. That's awesome. I think you should just put everything you told me into your profile and see what you get back, because that whoever's responding to all of that is probably worth keeping around.
The honest thing is that I am in sobriety. I just don't lie anymore. Like I haven't told a lie. I mean, if I tell a lie, it's like I haven't told a lie in so long.
All right.
So it's
Abe
like
Lincoln.
I'm just not gonna lie. I'm just gonna tell the truth, and you know what I mean. Like there's the truth. So if you want to go out on a date with me, there's the God's honest truth.
Where are you taking somebody on a date, a first date?
God, it's been so fucking long. I mean, probably like you can't do a coffee shop because then everybody has to freaking hear the conversation. I'd probably just go to a bar. I go to a
Yeah.
bar and order because bars don't bother me. Like I just get a
Yeah.
soda and what I mean, or a restaurant. I mean, food on the first date I hate because
I don't go for food on
what
the
if
first
someone
date.
has freaking bad table manners? You're like, get the hell out of my
It's
life
that,
forever.
and also just like food, there is a time period where you have to stay there. At least with drinks or coffee or something else shorter, you could leave if it's not good. It could be anywhere from a 20-minute date to a 2-hour date, depending on how it goes. You have an exit, right? Dinner, it's just like, all right, well, I got to wait for the bill to get here. You got to eat. It's just a recipe for disaster. Dinner is good for like a third or fourth date.
Yeah, dinner's down the pike, but it's like in a coffee shop. I'm so on alert that I am on a stage at this fucking coffee shop. And if I'm in a coffee shop, I want everybody to shut the hell up and just be quiet.
Yeah.
Like the last thing you want on planet Earth is to hear a first date. You know what I mean?
I've found that mini golf is a good first date.
Yeah, I know. You've only talked about it 8,000 times.
Yeah, it's just like you're moving around. You can like talk, but also have an activity. So
yeah,
it's not
but
like
what if she's like
100
weirdly competitive?
I think that makes it better, dude. Because then it gives you some type of you could riff a little bit. There's a little bit more banter. There's joking around based on something else other than like talking about what your favorite color is or how many siblings you have. So there's an extra element to talk about other than just like learning everything you can about this person that you don't know. So I think if they're competitive, you just be competitive as well. I am very competitive, so you could joke around that, but I would highly recommend the mini golf date. It's a good idea.
Okay. So yeah, again, in my sobriety, I'll Sax in the City. We'll see what happens with it. I might even clip that and put it out to see if I get any bites.
Yeah, I really think you should. We should hold like one show should be like the blind dating type thing where you can't see the person, but you're asking them questions and then you get to pick the person with the best response at the end and then you take them out on a date. I think that would be a fantastic idea.
Take them on a date every 2 months.
Yeah, whenever you're in town. You guys just got to get some like pegs on your bike.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all you got to do.
Oh man, good episode.
Really good app. I mean, we got a little bit of time here. We are
recording
in the morning. Yeah, we're recording in the morning, so it's a little bit odd. We got our coffee here. What are you drinking today, by the way?
Just the one that was in between the bus stop and your house. The one
La
I don't know what
Prima.
it's called.
La Prima.
Yeah, La Prima. Yeah.
Okay. No Allegheny coffee?
Why, you wanted me to be even more late?
Yeah, that's fair.
I was like 5 minutes. I hate being late. The bus had to do a whole there was a marathon or something downtown. So the bus was like 15, 20 minutes late.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Pittsburgh stuff, shout out Allegheny Coffee, by the way. Love that place. I went to a movie on Friday night. Begonia, the new Emma Stone movie. Fantastic, by the way. Definitely go see it. So good. I went in completely blind. I had no idea what it was about. Debo just told me, hey, I heard this movie is good. He didn't even see it. He's just like, I heard the movie's good. Go see it. Didn't look it up.
It's a little hipster. I like that you go to the little hipster movie.
Yeah, didn't see any previews, didn't read about it. All I knew is it's an Emma Stone movie. And so one person that I know told me it's good. I went and it was awesome. I highly recommend it. And I don't say that about many movies nowadays because I feel like a lot of them are just like bullshit, like sequels or remakes or whatever it may be. But the reason I bring it up is not to talk about the movie because this is the Pittsburgh Corner. I got there pretty early. So before the previews start, they do like the weird commercials and advertisements, and then like the movie theater, like turn off your phone, all that kind of stuff, and just like little things. Like it's basically just advertisements and people talking at you and movie trivia, whatever it may be. I'm sitting there, I'm eating my popcorn, eating some Crunch a Bunch and whatever I bought. And I'll admit it, I snuck into the movie theater and I look at the screen, and you know who shows up on the screen, Sax?
Not me. Chance! I've seen this on Instagram. Is he remaking the Nicole Kidman Why We Go to the Movies thing?
Pretty much, yeah. Honestly, I didn't hear much of it because I was eating my popcorn. I looked up and I was like the Leo meme. I was like, look. And I was like fumbling for my
dope.
I was fumbling for my phone to take a picture of it. And I was just snapping a bunch of pictures and then I sent it to him and he was like, yeah.
So we got to clip this. We're going to clip this. So if you go to Keep Pittsburgh Dope and watch Chancellor's video of this, in that video, every kernel of popcorn that's in that bag ends up on the floor. Watch how he eats the popcorn. None of it goes in his mouth. I've never seen a human being eat popcorn like that. It's like, is this how he eats?
Yeah, shout out Chance, man. I was
that's awesome, dude.
I was so pumped to see that. Was
that at the one in the Strip District or the where was this movie theater?
Waterworks, off of like
it was at Waterworks,
which is a great theater, by the way. They have the reclining seats.
Oh yeah,
that go all the way back. But this was like right before
Pittsburgh Dope is taking over.
Yeah, right before the movie started, and I was like, it was like a minute long too. Yeah, I was like freaking out. I took like 5 pictures. I sent it to his Instagram. I was like, yo, shout out you, dude. He's like, I felt like Samuel L. Jackson up there. I was like, let's go.
Samuel L. Jackson.
He's the man. He's the absolute man. His content's awesome too.
Yeah. He's the best. In my opinion, he's the best Pittsburgh account. Yeah. Social media account.
100%. Hands down. Also 10 out of 10 human being.
Oh yeah.
That's what I have for Pittsburgh Corner. I just like highlight.
That's a great one. That's all we need. That's all we need.
Awesome. Well, hey, good ep.
Good ep.
I'll see you in about 2 seconds when you leave my bedroom. If you don't,
next time we'll be talking on this, I'll be in Germany. So let's go.
Ooh, you're gonna learn some German?
Alemania. I don't even know yes and no in German. What is yes? Da
maybe?
Das Boot?
I don't know. I've avoided Germany for long enough. So if you don't already go to if you don't already go to YouTube, subscribe to @Saxboy Billy 18. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Yeah.
Tell a friend.
If you don't already, go like all the clips and follow all the social media. Clips are coming out every week of the podcast. Go follow Saxboy's account. You can still get a Saxboy shirt. Where, Billy?
Saxboystore.com.
Awesome. And we'll see you next week.